Hey, greetings. I'm Dr. Ask, and I am here because I just got inspired through one of my YouTubers, and I want to shout her out. Jory Beauty. So I definitely want to tell you that you inspired me today to do a celebrity reading. God, I know I need to finish losing some more of that weight. I got that that thing going on. Y'all know I'm in size 14, so I like being in size 14, but I want to get down a little bit. I want to be able to get in some jeans without having to go, you know. But anyway, nevertheless, I have been doing the diet for a week, for a little while now. And here's the thing: yesterday I had some cheese. Well, this morning I should say I had this cheese pizza. And y'all know I'm not really a dairy product kind of person, but yeah, I know I'm a vegetarian. But again, uh it's something else. I was showing out last night, so now I have to today I'm just gonna like not really eat anything else. And so yeah, anyway, so nevertheless, let me get started. And as you see the name and the title, this is on Cardi B. And of course I don't have a dislike for Cardi B or feel anything about her. I'm just gonna do a celebrity reading on you because you're trending, child. So I'm gonna do you young to be, so I can call you child. I'm a child. Like I don't mean child, I'm like I'm calling you, but I'm 45, so and I'm old girl, but I still look good. So I'm gonna do a celebrity reading on you, and hopefully, you'll take heed to whatever I come up with or whatever I tell you. So I'm gonna use these tarot cards. Can I do a reading without them? Yes, 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 yes. I'm quite good. But, however, I'm lazy today, so I'm gonna use tarot cards. Okay. So I'm gonna do a reading on you right now. I'm not gonna use my standard ones. I kind of pulled my ones. I had to dust off the dust on them. I had to pull the dust out on them. But nevertheless, I still like these pretty much these cards. I have like 3 bags of tarot cards that I use from time to time, and sometimes they don't exactly get enough energy of the shine that they deserve to have, because mostly my readings are not necessarily done with the tarot. But nevertheless, I think I'm going to pull these ones out. So hopefully you will take it step by step. And right now, what I'm doing is stalling because I'm trying to get the energy. And I can kind of tell that I haven't used these in quite some time because of the energy. The energy is there, nevertheless. However, it's really taking its time and energy. Um, and So hopefully, we can take time out to, stall. And here I have one of my lovely, wonderful clients. Okay. And so, and anyway, so benefit that this young lady is texting me because of the fact that would, she wants to do some good stuff for me and to promote me. Yay! Okay, so anyway, I'm happy about that. Okay, 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 good. Okay, so let me go ahead and do this reading. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Let me go ahead and do. Hello, how you doing? Hi. Anyway, let me go ahead and do this reading because I said I was going to do it. Okay, this is going to be on Cardi B, and so if you would like me to do like a little reading on you, I don't have a problem with doing that since you're watching me. Do you mind? Would you like me to? If you would, just type in me, M-E, and I'll be happy to do that. Let me do this Cardi B one and get it done, okay? And then after I do that, I definitely have a problem with giving you a reading. Thank you. I'm trying to be cute. I'm 45 years old, child. I'm getting ready to hit 40s, that 46 mark, May 3rd. So I'm trying to get that weight done. I'm getting ready to I'm getting ready to get married on paper. this year in July. So I kind of want to lose a little weight because I'm in the 14. I like being in the 14, but I want to be able to get in my jeans because I have to squeeze them. Thank you. I'm 40. I'm straight up 45. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I don't feel like I'm 45, but I know I'm 45 because I was born, and my children are in their late 20s. I have a couple. Well, I have one that's in the late 20s, and everybody else is kind of, getting up there. But anyway, nevertheless, I appreciate you joining me in. So if you would like me to give you a reading because you're nice enough to watch me, I'll be happy to do that. Okay. And I feel really cute. I feel cute today. I got these other little jeans on. These little jeans are not too tight, but they not too loose. So I feel really cute today. Okay. All right. Okay, give me 1 second here because I'm trying to style to get the energy of Cardi B. Okay. All right. So anyway, I'm using tarot today because I'm lazy and I don't feel like doing an energy reading. So I'm going to use the tarot cards, okay? And I tell people up front, look, I'm feeling lazy, so I'm going to use tarot. Okay. All right, hold on. Okay. So one of the things that, and I'm doing it on her because she's trending, and then I'm gonna do some on some other folk. I'm gonna do one on Tasha K. I like Tasha K. I'm gonna do one on her. I've done some on some other ones. So nevertheless, let me get started here. Okay. So one of the things that I do know that Cardi B definitely needs to do is start strategizing. She has to strategize more on building her brand, and just the circle that she has around her is not, and I'm not trying to clown, but I'm just saying, and this is helpful. I'm not trying to be negative or anything like that. I'm just telling the truth. Okay. So it'll behoove her to listen. But she has to get a different type of circle around her. She needs to get more of a professional circle, and she needs to start. I know, the saying is, I know that a lot of times, we say we want to keep it real, but I think she's keeping it a little too real right now. So I think she needs to cleanse. Well, I don't have a problem with Lovely T. I think Lovely T is cool too. I'm like so neutral, but again, I'm a Taurus. We're kind of neutral. You just gotta really piss us off for us not to like you. But I'm kind of neutral, and I don't think it's anything wrong with Lovely T. I think it is what it is with both of them, but I don't really necessarily take sides. None of them have ever did anything to me, so why I gotta, and besides, I'm not like a big YouTuber anyway, so, nobody's gonna come after me right now, and I'm not a big YouTuber, and then I'm not even into the celebrity gossip. I like to watch celebrity gossip, right? But I probably would never do the whole celebrity gossip. That's not really me. I like listening to it though, but it's really not me to get into it. I would be doing videos. Pretty much, I was sticking to my lane of what I'm doing, and this is pretty much I'm in my lane. This is my lane. This is my lane. This is my healing center. I got my own healing center, and I'm just in the lane of that. And I can't do what Tasha K do. I can't do what Lovely T do. I can't do what Simone do. I can't do what none of them sisters do because they doing a really good job at what they do. And so what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to even trip with them because they good at what they do. So, and even they Rob, they are who they are, and Dr. Amira's who she is. Let me get this ear under control, y'all. Anyway, I got big ears, and my grandchildren got big ears too. At least my youngest daughter, my middle granddaughter, and my oldest grandson got big ears. But nevertheless, Cardi B needs to strategize on her making her moves, because again, it's like she's kind of like her worst enemy right now. It's not really about what this person's says, what this person do, because people gonna talk no matter what. And when you get to that hiatus of celebrity, you're just gonna have to learn how to have thicker skin. And of course, it's tough. Don't get it twisted. It's tough to have people talk about you, because I'm a Taurus and I don't like people talking about me. And I was always one of the type of people that you say something about me, I will hit you below the belt. Right? So that's why I never played the little joning game. You know how people joan back and forth at each other? I was never good at that, because I would hit below the belt and they'll be looking at me like, why would you say such a thing? You know what I mean? So I'm not good at that. So I would have to have if I was a celebrity, they would have to take my phone, because I would be talking crazy. And here I am. But again, but then when I think about it, I start laughing. I end up deleting it anyway, because I start laughing, because it'll be silly for me. But nevertheless, I do know that Cardi B needs to learn how to strategize more. She needs to not worry about what people think about her, and she just needs to move on with her life and celebrate all of her accomplishments, because she's accomplished a lot as far as the rap game is, whether she writes her lyrics or not. I mean, this is the different type of time, so they're not really everybody. Well, I guess everybody has a ghostwriter now anyway. However, she just needs to focus on her, and she needs to not worry about what others or people think about her. And so she has to spend some time setting things and getting things into order, and figuring out what it is that she really wants in this life. Okay, so and I think she got some good advice. Maybe even coming to the point of becoming a blogger, getting her own show. And things like that, where she may be, doing something on that level once she gets tired of the rap, because again, you can't, I don't know, I don't necessarily seeing her rapping forever. I do see her going into different other revenues if she's willing, but she has to be willing to listen to someone. So she has to find someone to really listen to that's a good business person. I think she needs better business people around her. She already know that she did not get the best rap deal, but none of them really do. You understand what I'm saying? So in the end, she has to really figure out best interests of her money, because this is right now what she needs to be worried about is the money. The money, her family, and the money, and that's it. So I mean, what else can you do? What else can you do besides the money? That's the ultimate goal. That's the reason why she became a rapper, right? Is to get money, and everything else is secondary. And because when you are going up in the world, you're going to have to go to the next level. And going to the next level is going to require you to have thicker skin, because you can't be, fuck you, sometimes you just got to leave the hood shit alone. You can be of the hood, you can come from the hood, but you got to kind of leave it alone. Like, my healing center is in the hood, but when you come into my healing center, don't get it twisted. Like, I mean, it's unique out there. I'm in the urban community, and because I'm in the urban community, but when you come into my healing center, you leave all that alone. And that's kind of what you have to do. And when you're on the rise, you may have to let go of people that's going to hold you back. I'm just saying, if they're holding you back, what is the point of being around them? Now, if they can make some adjustments to roll with you and the aspect that you need them to, congratulations. But if not, back. Anyway, so let's move on. So also what I have here on the board, and okay, I'm going to do some energy healing, okay? I'm going to do some, not energy healing, I'm going to do some energy reading, because sometimes I don't agree with the cards. Why? Because it's just how I get down, okay? So what I do is I do a lot of writing. What I'm doing right now is I do some writing because of my thought process, so it can flow better. So I am kind of chatty patty, but not chatty patty like gossiping chatty patty, but just like chatty patty mean I'm talking a lot of shit. You know what the hell I mean. I do see some hostility that will come along. So I do know there's either going to be an argument, either she's going to end up getting into a fight, a physical fight, or maybe just a fight of words. But the thing is, she has to remain in a situation where someone's going to be aggressive with her. And so she has to learn how to remain calm. And this is going to be a test for her. So, because it's a lot of aggressive energy that's going around her. And so it's the thing of her having to understand the fact that the way that she's been living, and she has to get rid of the old energy and stop dealing and living in the past and move on into new energy. Because if she does not do that, she's going to keep on repeating steps, and it's like a karmatic energy. And when I say that, a lot of times I don't mean karma because you're bad, because you're good. It's just that energy that keeps repeating itself because you're not learning the lesson. I mean, seriously, that's what really karma is. It's not because you're a horrible person. Because you think about it, think about how some of these rich people are some of the most horrible people, right? Some, not all, I'm just saying. But they still have good shit that keeps coming and happening to them. Why? Because they are learning from their mistakes. It's not good or bad. It's just, hey, they're learning from their mistakes and they're getting blessings because they're learning from themselves, because they're working hard to get rid of the past stuff. And for the stuff and that they keep repeating on, it's because they have not learned their lesson. But obviously in the money ventures, they have. Period, point blank. Okay, so let me move on. Now, I do see a victorious win from her for her, and so it's probably she has to understand when she has won. See, I think that she's never seen that she's won. She's still fighting herself. She's still fighting, but it's in the form of other people, right? And because she has not figured out, like, hello, this is good for me, this is bad for me, and this person is horrible. It's her. No, it's really her. And she has to understand that she is self-sabotaging herself. Because can't nobody really take you down but you. And your own words can take you down. And that's kind of what's happening. But she can rise above this if she chooses to, but she's going to have to learn how to make certain moves. Why even go against a blogger or this person or that person? I think there is a different way of responding, and I think there needs to be a change. She needs to, I think, and this is not to knock her PR person, because again, I used to do PR. I tried to do it. Oh, let me be clear. I tried to do PR, right? Professionally, but I have done PR when I was in a particular association. And one of the things I did know, and I did learn a lot, I did do it, but I tried to step out and do it professionally. And then I found out, like, I don't even want to do this, because then that would make me have to deal with this and this and that. And I didn't want to do it. So nevertheless, and it wasn't my calling. So nevertheless, I think her PR person needs a bit more training, because it's nothing wrong with her being cool with her PR person, but it's something wrong. The PR person has to kind of be a little bit above, a little bit more professional. That's all I'm saying. It's not a knock, but it has to be a little bit more professional. I know even with me, I'm going to have to, get into some more professionalisms on a certain level. When I get to a certain point, I am going to have to get, and I have gotten more professional as I went along. That's why I've had to cut out certain clients, because they can't bring me down, and I can't do shit. I can't give you a discount, make shit free for everybody, right? So the thing is that she's gonna have to understand to enjoy her accomplishments and not rest on her laurels, because she could definitely triumph and really do some bigger and better things. But in order for her to do that, she's gonna have to deal with that attachment that she has, because I see that she has certain attachments that she's never really dealt with, and it's a lot of past relationships, past childhood traumas, and so she needs to make a certain choice. She has to let go of things and stop feeling stuck and get rid of certain physical addictions. And those physical conditions, and when I say addictions, a lot of people first think I'm talking about drugs, alcohol, but physical conditions can also be codependency. It could also be, like I love coffee, right? So sometimes I have to take a break. I can't drink coffee all the time. When I have like that little cheese thing that I get, because I'm a vegetarian, so every now and then I will get that cheese. I made one little cheese here and there, and I'll do it. I drink a little coffee that day because I'm like, oh, I might as well just get it on out the way, and then I go back to my veganish lifestyle, right? Because I'm a vegetarian, but then I switch to vegan, then plant life. I do all three, right? So nevertheless, she has to get rid of those addictions, and she has to deal with the addictions in her life. Addiction could be her wanting to always curse somebody out, addicted to wanting to be accepted, addicted to always having to prove herself to people. And sometimes she has to let go of that, but it's definitely some physical addictions that are there. So she has to let go of that, and she has to break out the chains, and she has to stop repeating this energy of this negative energy right now, because she keeps repeating it over and over and over and over again. It's not going to help her to become better. So she has to do some healing. Okay, let's see, where the frick else am I at? I'm sorry, I do curse. And so I know even that I'm gonna have to work on that while I'm telling her to watch her team. So in the beginning, so there, I do see some love going on. I do see some, this is going to be a new beginning in her relationship. So it's all about her. It's all about her projecting self-love and projecting respect for herself. And if she's able to do that, then this new change in her relationship can actually build and become stronger. But she has to not be afraid. She has to let go of things, and then she has to really learn how to deal with a connection. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm going to wrap her up in a sec, and then I'm going to do you. So hopefully, something. Okay. She has to also let go of her security. And when I say security, I don't mean like people that are protecting her. That's not what I mean. But she has something that she's holding on to for dear life, and she has to take some risks, some chances right now. And she has to let go of things that are not playing the better part for her. Okay. And so she has to, so for example, when we're little, sometimes, you remember Linus, right? Linus had, on Charlie Brown, he had the security blanket. He always carried it around with him. He put his thumb in his mouth. And when they tried to take the blanket, everybody was like, oh my God, he took the blanket. And he couldn't sleep, couldn't do anything without it. So she has a psychological, mental, spiritual security blanket. And she has to let go of that security blanket and give it up and move on. Okay, so that, and I got one more message, but I do see some more money's coming from her, provided that she lets go of her insecurities. She has to let go of her insecurities. Seriously, she has to go turkey on the insecurities, because it's not going to make her any better. Okay. And so also, I do see some physical problems that will be coming up for her. And it does look like that she has to address certain healing needs, is basically what I said earlier. And she has to regroup. She has to go back to the drawing board and figure out some new things, because right now she's not in a way where it's going to pay off for her. Eventually it will, but she has to do some things to make it pay off. Because everything could definitely be flipped and be better. But how can it be better if she doesn't acknowledge these addictions, if she does not acknowledge, and I'm not necessarily talking about drugs, alcohol, so I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about addictions. Addictions, again, could be sugar, whatever she likes too much is an addiction. Okay, if you like it over this or that, if you can't, if you have to, when you get up in the morning, you have to have that. So, for example, like I said before, coffee was my addiction, and you have to be able to go cold turkey from it. So whatever she's addicted to, let's say it's sex, whether it's time, but let's say that, being online, because that's definitely an addiction. Oh, she's definitely addicted to being online, so she needs to take a break from being online so much, you know, and just have her team to do that and just be professional about it. But she definitely needs to take a break from being on social media so much. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna do a quick reading for you. I've been on here for 25 minutes and counting. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna use the same cards that I use for Cardi B. I'm gonna use on you. Okay. So, all right. God, I haven't used these cards in so long. They're so rigid right now. I'm gonna have to. It's like I'm gonna have to play. Yes, you. I'm gonna do one on you. Said sure. Go ahead and do one on you. Yeah, I'm doing one live. Y'all want me to? Let me know now. Let me know. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't talking. I was talking about. Oh. Okay. All righty. Oh God, these cards are so stiff today. Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna use these cards all day today, so they won't be as stiff. Okay. All righty. That's cool. You're from India? Yeah, your name kind of sounded like you are, but it's all good. I don't care. I don't care where you're from. It doesn't matter. But thanks for showing me love from India. I don't care where you're from. It doesn't matter to me. My clients are all over the world. I deal with people all over. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. So one of the things I can tell you already, you definitely need to get your chakras cleared. And probably the worst chakra that's not the best is the second chakra, which is the navel the sacral chakra, which is 3 inches below below the navel, the belly button, what have you. So you definitely need to get those clear. And also one of the things I can definitely tell you that you're gonna definitely win some things, but you have to get also past you have to get past certain things that's going on in your life. And one of the things that I can tell you also is that, and it's just going to be a small sample reading I'm going to give you. So there's going to be a potential that where I see where you begin to start having certain forms of creativity. And so I do know that you're going to end up giving birth to something. Giving birth could be giving birth to a baby. Giving birth can be a birth to an ideal. But I know that this is going to be definitely a beginning for you. And this is going to be an area in your life where you become more creative than ever. So 2019 is a representation of a creativity year for you. So whatever ideals and things that you come up with, it probably would definitely help your career, your aspirations aspect of you, and venturing off to not being afraid. And so you're going to have to do a lot more networking now. And definitely do more connecting to different people of all walks of life and not being afraid to connect to people and being able to connect to that energy in the most powerful way that you can without any fear, any love loss, anything that can possibly stand in your way. So definitely working on that and being expanding your vision about the things that you're wanting. So you're going to have to utilize technology, get more into technology, and start working with people of different walks of life. Yeah, get out your head. Okay, so okay. So what you're gonna have to do is just start meeting people, networking. That's what you need to do right now. You start networking and start talking to more people using your mouth. This right here, your mouthpiece, and using it and start venturing out and not being afraid and just going, okay, whatever. I'm here, and start creating and gather you. Let me pull up my thing because I'm sitting up here writing and stuff. So this my paper. So you got to pull out some paper, pencil, paper. I had to flip because I didn't want to see what I was writing. But you definitely are going to have to utilize some paper and pen and begin to start writing things down and really creating, allowing those creative juices to work. So blue is what I tell everybody that's in the form of creation. So get you a blue candle. Here, I happen to have a blue candle. See, a blue candle, and light it, or wear your blue ribbon or something blue, wear and really connect to that energy and start really working and create it on the paper. Put it out and start creating. This is a time for you to create. You have to create, okay? But anyway, I have an appointment. I'm going to wrap this up. I hope you learned something from this. I hope and wish you the best. If you ever would like a reading, definitely contact me at 502-208-9142. And my readings are very reasonable, and I'll definitely be happy to help you with that. And I can do video readings, not a problem. Yep, stop distracting yourself. Yeah, you definitely need your chakras cleared. Yeah, thank you. Have a great day, okay? All right.